to me, there's a problem, let me say controversy between Peter Obi and Deji Adeyanju. And let us be sincere to ourselves. Obedient. They come for me too sometimes, but I believe one thing, mi ò call àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá jọmọ Nàìjíríà tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà kó lọ síwájú. Don't follow obedience. To me, they are hooligans. They know what they are doing. They really know what they are doing. Now, something happened between Peter Obi and Deji Adeyanju. And this issue, the problem, the source of the problem is from all this obedience online. Because anytime you are against obedience, Peter Obi, they will just come for you. How about you sorrow? How about you show up for him? Wow, forget anybody can say anything negative about Peter Obi. And this Peter Obi himself, they have accused him of so many corruption in Anambra State. This Deji Adeyanju show where they will be attacking president. President will not say anything. Their supporter will not say anything. They will just be bringing facts. If Peter Obi know that it is not corrupt, he should bring out evidence. The Peter Obi that said he's not giving shishi, he offered Deji Adeyanju money. I'm going to play the full video for you guys. So we need to be very, very careful with obedience. To me, they are not obedient. Most of these people that they call themselves obedient, they are IPOB. What can turn IPOB here? Reality won't be online. One of my intimidating you. Anybody that come for obedient like this, or you support him, they will come for you. And to me, that is not how they play politics. I am entitled to support somebody. You are entitled to support your favorite too. Don't attack me because I did not support your own candidates. Your own candidate is different from my own candidate. So, because to me, I believe that TINUBU is 1000% competent than Peter Obi. Peter Obi did not do anything in Anambra. What did he do? The person doesn't even build one single school there. So what is the IGR of Anambra when he was there? What is the IGR of Anambra now? Reality. So to me, they just hype and package Peter Obi as if he's a messiah. And we can never see messiah in this country. It's not possible. And to me, I'm not saying that TINUBU government is doing everything that is rosy. No. But this reform, the journey is getting clearer. I'm not saying we are there. We are not even there at all. But it's getting clearer that this man made a lot for Nigerians. But Peter Obi is just hype and package. Everybody is wise now. Because that last 2023 election, you just say one negative thing about Peter Obi like this, they will attack you. They will even, strike your page. It was like, is this movement? So, Deji Adeyanju now, come this morning on channels to say his own side of story. Let us hear the side of story of Deji Adeyanju, because a lot of people have been saying another thing entirely.
I said 5 pages long, lots of things said, but let's just start by saying this is not in court yet, so we can discuss this. What exactly is your grouse against Mr. Peter Obi and the obedience?
Yes, so in the wake up to the 2023 general election, because I'm not political, I'm just expressing my thoughts about why the opposition should come together and unite against the criminal APC and roguish APC government that always rig elections. That if the opposition is divided, that there's no way they can win. I was just expressing my political thoughts and views. The idea of the Obi candidacy excited me, and I said, but that he needed the buy-in of Atiku and Kwankwaso. I even urged Kwankwaso to deputize Obi. I urged Atiku to step down for Peter Obi, and all that. So in the process of that analysis, just expressing my views. I also said the fact that Atiku has been running for president in perpetuity, that he cannot continue to run. I was just expressing myself, my views as a Nigerian. So then Peter Obi all of a sudden started trying to reach out to me to meet me. But at that time I was out of the country. I think I was in Dubai or somewhere. You know, so, but he was persistent in reaching out to me. And I was avoiding him. But, you know, I didn't want to see him because I didn't want it to look like, oh, because I've expressed my views, which seems to be like almost in his favor, he now wants to see me and corner me to be one of his supporters. But I don't want to support any position because I'm not partisan. Because some people had already started even resigning from activism and joining him. You know, so I didn't want to join his bandwagon. But I was excited by the idea of Peter Obi because, of course, Southeast have not produced a president in a very long time, except after post-independence anyway. So I was excited. So subsequently, I made some further views, and this time around, he was more persistent. So one of his aide, a journalist, reached out to me. So we subsequently met, and I said yes. He commended me for some of my views and all that, and said that it would be exciting to work together. I said I'm not working with anybody. But I now made some observations about the things that he has been accused of doing in the past. Corruption. Sarah reporter reported the story where his staff was caught with money. He tried to explain it, but I was not satisfied. Then I also raised the issue about these issues of him using state resources in Anambra to invest in his family business. His explanation to me in his defense was that he had resigned from the company before he became a governor. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't just wait to get up to leave the place. I'm like, how can a man that wants to be president of Nigeria not see the clear abuse? You understand? That he has abused his office to do such a thing. He was justifying it. He didn't see anything wrong in it. I was completely disgusted. So eventually, I didn't want to disrespect him, so I wanted to leave. And then he got into, because we're like in a living room, it's like a suite. Then he got into a room and said, oh, please, he's coming. That he wants to go inside the room and he has something for me. So he brought one envelope or something like that. And said, no, this is just a small thing. It's just for coming, blah, blah, blah. I said, I laughed. I said, that means you don't know me. I said, and you are friends with Mimiko, former Governor Mimiko and others. There are people that I was close to. You will have asked them about me. If we do anything because of conviction, it's even me that will bring out of my money and support you. You know, so he kept insisting that it's not like that, it's not what I'm thinking. I said, God forbid, I left.
You don't know me. This is the person that they are saying to Peter Obi cannot give shishi. But to me, Peter Obi is a pretender. Peter Obi is a pretender. They just want to package Peter Obi for us. That is just it. They just want to package Peter Obi for Nigeria. And if Peter Obi become the president of this country, don't let me deceive you, Nigeria ti bàjẹ́ torí kò wà competent. Let's continue.
So, however, I never revealed what happened to anyone. So I remember vividly. He went to, was it Egypt, to inspect some power something at the peak of the Ekiti election when his candidate in the Labour Party was running. So I criticized and said, you should be in Ekiti and not in Egypt. And I said, because you want to be president, you must go and campaign for your candidate and try to win. Man, his aides, some of these young boys that are around him, started insulting me. That the reason why I'm criticizing him now is because that I was saying that he was okay, he was good. That the reason why I'm criticizing him now is that I brought a proposal to him, and I demanded, is it 200 million or something, and that he told me that I said, me, and these are his close aides. So they started doing that. So I said, oh, because I had observed the pattern about them, that they terrorize people online, insult people, slander people.
That's how they behave. You just criticize him like this. Is that the kind of the president we want him to? Is that the kind of the president we want? The president you cannot even say your mind to, and everybody is abusing TINUBU anyhow. Nobody harass you, but you don't want anybody to abuse your own candidate, which is Mr. Obi, and you want him to govern Nigeria. Ṣé àmọ̀ pé tí irú Peter Obi yẹn bá wọlé, tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń criticize ẹ̀mẹ́gbọ́n lè máa wọlé kọ́ máa pa àwọn èèyàn, àwọn ẹni tá à ń rí yìí tó ń pera wọn ní obedient yìí. They are IPOB member. Most of all these obedient that you are seeing online, this kind of the country we want? You don't want to allow us to criticize our leader, because tí tá lè criticize nígbà tó jẹ́ candidate tó bá di president bá lè criticize ẹ̀. Now your own people, everybody can talk anyhow about this government and nobody harass anybody, as long as you bá ti bring out anything tó mọ̀ ipò ó lè rán lọ sẹ́wọ̀n, tí o bá ti parọ́ mọ́ wọn tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan reality ló ń sọ. Let's continue.
His mob, his obedient mob were practically uncontrollable during the last election. So I said, okay, so these people do not even want dissent of any kind of criticism of their candidate of any kind. I said, okay, I'm not going to even leave TINUBU alone and now face them, because we cannot have a situation in our country or in our polity where political extremism becomes the order of the day. And Nigerians are living witnesses to the things that eventually happened to the build-up of the last election. We have never had this kind of toxic political experience. Aside the Buharis, after the Buharis, the obedient mob is the most toxic political movement that we have ever witnessed in this country. They threaten Supreme Court judges, Court of Appeal Court judges, threatening artists, threatening Professor Wole Soyinka, insulted everybody in this country because of Peter. And so, and what are the things I said? Everything I said is true. In a civil suit or criminal suit of defamation, justification, truth is a defense. What are the things I said? I said he's a political fraud, that he's paraded himself as a messiah. Of course he is a political fraud. Didn't he swear that he will never leave Abga? That any day he leaves Abga, let something I won't want to say on TV. Then he left Abga. The only thing that I forgot to say, among the things that he should now add to his defamation suit, is that he's a political prostitute. Hobnobbing. And look at what he said about the people that he wanted to defeat in the last election. He said they operate a structure of criminality, but today he's with them. He has one leg in PDP, they are discussing with him, another leg in ADC, and he's still a member of Labour Party. Confused politician. So he should do his worst.
See, don't let me say much about it. My name is Lekuti Oyemi. Bye for now.
Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV. No Swoby.